Hello, I am Mark, and this is By Divine Design. The recording that follows is from our weekly free transmission that happens on Zoom every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Everyone's welcome to join us. It's a great group. It's a great service. If you're interested, please see the video description for a link to more information about how you can join. Thanks. On to today's transmission. So we're going to begin with whatever the guides wish to share today, a little bit of a teaching for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll start the transmission, the guided meditation part. So I'm going to go ahead and tune in here. This is a transmission of divine love consciousness that's always for your highest good and the highest good of all. Yeah, so there's been a theme this week, and I only began to put it all together just an hour or two ago. But I was getting triggered a lot since Sunday around what the blog post today, if you saw the blog post, what the blog post was about today, which is this kind of collective feeling of I can't, which translates into depression, anxiety, fear, just feeling overwhelmed by the state of the world or the state of your world, your life, your living. So I can't, just kept getting triggered over and over. And then like in the Loving Bliss of Being seed group healing circle that we have on Sundays, it came up and we did this really powerful healing with the vaster context around this. But then again, Monday, then again, Tuesday, then again, today, I kept waking up with this. I can't. It would just get triggered so easily by almost anything. And that's what led to the blog post today where I asked my guides about it. What's going on here? And one of the things I came to see is that this week's Breakthroughs Healing Group, which is tomorrow, is called Breakthroughs in Getting Things Done. And so I can't is a perfect setup for breakthroughs in getting things done, dealing with the parts of you that believe I can't get things done. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't live this way anymore. I can't not live this way anymore. So it's big in the collective consciousness right now. And again, in the blog post, which I highly suggest you go read, the suggestion was there's so much to clear here in the collective that it's not so much of like having an expectation we can just open to it and totally clear it. It's more that we can open a channel within ourselves that the clearing just continues happening on its own without it bothering you. That you get to be a channel of this continuing to clear for the whole collective without it weighing you down or tripping you up along the way. And that's what we're going to work on a little bit more in today's transmission, is how to make yourself available for the healing that needs to happen for the whole planet to rise into the fifth dimension without it feeling like you have to suffer or that it's yours, your energy that's being cleared even. Yeah, so it can just happen. You can just have it be part of your service as a light worker, that you're here to help clear these things. But you can also go about your day, your human life, the other parts of your higher purpose. Yeah, so we're going to play with that some today. Yeah, so it's kind of like what they're showing me is that overall there is, we're in the midst of this moving from the third dimension to the fifth dimension on this planet. And everyone has their own experience of that, but there is an overall progression that's happening. And it's like a merging of two very, very different energies. And so wherever two different energies merge, there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of shifting and changing and tension and releasing and opening. And so the vaster context energies we've been working with come from outside our framework. They're like untouched by what's going on in the earth dimension, but they're lending their assistance to make it easier, to help it along. And so those energies have been helping to open this channel that will release the turbulence, release the pressure, especially around just so many people feeling their lives are a struggle right now. And they're just feeling and believing, I can't do this anymore. I can't go this way. I can't put up with climate change. I can't put up with the political situation. I can't put up with the wars. I can't put up with what's happening to children or animals or this or that. There's just like so much of that in the collective consciousness and unconsciousness right now. So we want to help you, the Lightworkers, who are here to help this transition happen, to be able to do that and enjoy doing that. They're transmitting it to you right now to show you how to remain in peace as you do what you're here to do. That you can process these very turbulent energies while you are at peace. You don't have to get caught up in any of the turbulence. You don't have to take any of it personally. Or, it's not actually your stuff. It's what you're here to help clear. Yes, it's yours in that way, but it's not personally yours. You are all at a level of consciousness that if this was yours personally, it would have been cleared long ago. It's not personal to you. And why they're emphasizing that is because, like, when I woke up this morning, and I don't remember even what triggered it, but I thought of some task on my to-do list, and right away there was just, I can't deal with that. I can't. It was just right there. And it took a moment to remember, oh wait, this isn't actually me. This isn't mine. It's not really related to my personal situation. This is what is going on in the collective. The collective weather is filled with this kind of storminess right now. And I can be a release valve. I can help that release. All of us can help that release. So it helps it to release for ourselves, but it's also helping it to release for the planet overall. Yeah, it feels like enough explanation, enough setup for where we're going today. Yeah, good. Okay. So we're going to go for about 45 to 50 minutes. And then there'll be time to share and ask questions afterwards. All you need to do is relax. Let the transmission meditate you. Notice what you notice along the way. And most of all, just enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the ride. Let's begin. This is a transmission of divine love consciousness that's always for your highest good and the highest good of all. We, the guides and angels, and the beings of the vaster context, we welcome you here now. In this mutual service, that stems from divine love, from your heart of being, overflowing with divine love. So you may begin to feel into your heart chakra, this loving bliss of being that's rising in your heart chakra. Overflowing out into the rest of your system, calming you, bringing peace. Would you be willing to allow yourself to experience even more love? Would you be willing to let go of any and all beliefs related to feeling like you don't deserve love? You don't deserve loving attention. Even from your divine beloved and your infinite divine being and the all that is. All of whom have only pure unconditional love for you. No matter what you believe you may have done or will do, it doesn't matter. Divine love is unconditional. It's always present, available. Expand, expand, expand. Would you be willing to allow your system to expand, to receive this love? As it calms your mind, calms your emotions, calms your body. Would you be willing to allow yourself to notice this love is not coming from somewhere outside of you? It is your very nature. It is what you are and have always been and will always be. It's just your natural radiance. Would you be willing to allow yourself to notice this more and more clearly, to experience this more and more deeply as you expand and welcome the love that you are? The only reason you have not been experiencing this are the faulty beliefs about who you are, what you deserve. Yeah, would you be willing to allow come to the surface any and all beliefs, misunderstandings regarding your loving nature that has been preventing you from experiencing the love you are, the bliss you are, the light you are, the divine being you are? Clear, 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 clear. These are coming up in layers. We're just clearing each layer as it arises from your unconscious. Who am I? The next layer coming up is sometimes we don't recognize ourselves as the love that we truly are because of all the definitions we have about love that actually have nothing to do with real love, true love, divine love. So, would you be willing to allow all those misunderstandings to come to the surface and be cleared from your system? It's good for you to know that pure love, divine love, is a state of being, an infinite state of being. It's ever changing, ever the same. It can inspire various emotions, but it itself is not an emotion. It's pure. It's always present in the background. but can come into the foreground, as we're doing right now. So for each and every one of you, it is overflowing your heart. This love that you are, this pure, unconditional love for yourself, for everyone, for everything, is flowing through your system and overflowing your system now out to the rest of all that is, including the rest of this planet, to everyone on this planet. And you may or may not feel that. It may feel blissful. It may feel what you would call loving. Or it may not feel like anything at all. It doesn't matter. It's still happening. It's not really even an intention. It's your nature. It's just what's happening. Would you be willing to allow yourself to notice what's already happening? How loving you are, and how that is affecting all that is, including everyone on this planet. Without you doing anything, this is your true being, your true nature, your infinite divine being. You can't not be this. You can pretend to not be this. You can believe you're not this and thus have a temporary experience. And that temporary experience might last for a whole lifetime or several lifetimes. But in actuality, you are love. You love everyone all the time, throughout all space, time, dimension, and beyond. And you can become more and more aware of that. So just notice what you notice. It might be just a quieting. It might feel like nothing at all. It's so pure that it just registers as nothing. Or it might be a type of bliss or love, expansion. Just notice what it is for you. Each one of you now is radiating this pure love. Each one of you now is receiving that radiance from all the others here, or who will ever watch this as a recording. Expand, expand. Receive this ever-increasing love and radiate even more of it. Receiving, radiating, expanding. Breakthrough. What if you could tangibly experience the breakthrough that's in process right now that will allow you to maintain this higher awareness of yourself as divine love, consciousness? It's good for you to know that blue grid work of the vaster context is very present now, supporting you, supporting this, supporting the group, and the whole collective, all of humanity and beyond. In this realization of divine love consciousness. So the beings of the vaster context are shifting and shuffling through various different contexts, finding the one that's most perfect for us here now, to amplify, to beautify, this awakening to greater divine love consciousness. Including how it leads to you simply thinking differently about your life, yourself, others, the world. Yeah, to be this aware of divine love consciousness changes the way your mind works, the way your brain functions. And the way you evaluate your life. Yeah, would you be willing to open more and more to that which allows you to remain more consistently loving, open and flowing and aware, lovingly aware. The energies of the vaster context are helping you to integrate this throughout your energy system. which will also naturally lead to you expressing yourself differently, more and more in alignment with these pure frequencies, this pure love. Okay, we're going to shift into some clearing for the collective, because the more light and love we bring in, the more that which does not match love and light comes to the surface for clearing. And we've been helping to bring all this higher love and light into the collective. So it's good for you to know you can remain centered within the vaster context, within your own infinite divine love, the loving bliss of being that's overflowing your heart, even as we clear whatever comes up. So often I speak the identification or the belief, which is an acknowledgement of that lower vibrational influence or block, stuck emotions. That helps it to clear. Just acknowledging it, naming it what it actually is, instead of repressing it more, we allow it to come up into the light. We name it, we acknowledge it, we welcome it, and then if need be, we add a little extra intention to clear it. So once again, it's beginning with I can't, I can't pay my bills. Clear. I can't pay my bills. I can't pay my bills. I can't pay my bills. Clear, 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 clear. I can't live like this. Clear. Welcome the pain, welcome the sorrow, welcome the struggle. Clear, 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 clear. It's not forever. It's just part of the process. Clear, 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 clear. I can't live like this any longer. Clear, 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 clear. I can't live like this. I can't live like this. I can't live like this. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. I can't get out. I can't figure it out. Clear, 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 clear. It's good for you to know there is nothing to figure out. Yeah, there's a nice flow of love. Yeah, whenever we clear out the old lower vibrational beliefs and repressed emotions, that opens a space for love then to flow in, to heal, to restructure. That's happening now. I have to do this thing. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to be this way. I have to do this. I can't. I can't pretend like that. I can't try to fulfill that role. I can't be that person. I'm not that person. I don't want to be that person. Oh, a lot of pain there. Yeah, just notice trying to be someone you're not hurts. It's good for you to know you do not need to be someone you are not. You were conditioned to believe that, but it's not true. Clear, 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 clear. Yeah, there's a lot of different beliefs that have been supporting that experience, that misunderstanding. Clear, 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 clear. Love, 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 love. See, love naturally shows the way. Love naturally accepts everything, helps that which is not true to fall away, reveals what actually is true. It's good for you to know the only thing you actually need to do is what you naturally find yourself as a loving being doing. Clear, 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 clear. Your loving nature is enough. Your loving nature is what you are here to be. Your loving nature is infinite love, and that infinite love can fulfill every need of your human being, your human living. Clear, 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 clear. Yeah, would you be willing to notice the truth in many of these statements? I can't be that person. That's true. You can't be anyone other than what and who you are. And you being you is what has the full support of the whole universe behind it. You being you. That's enough. That's everything. That takes care of everything. So would you be willing to allow yourself to notice each and every time you hear, I can't? Give yourself permission to notice what might be true in that. Are you trying to do something or be something that you are not and were never meant to be? Are you trying to push yourself to do something or go somewhere there's no actual support for you to go. It's just a belief you should go there, but it's not, it doesn't have that backing of your own loving nature. Clear, 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 clear. So some of you might feel like a lot of your foundations are falling away right now because they were built on the wrong understanding. Yeah, society and the just do it kind of mentality. Just force yourself. Just do it. Whether you want to or not, whether it's actually you and yours to do or not. Who would you be letting go of all of that conditioning? What if you truly allowed yourself to just be what you already are and give yourself the opportunity to experience how that's more than enough, how everything that needs to get done gets done by your loving nature, by what you already truly are and always have been and always will be. Yeah, would you be willing to allow yourself to explore being this authentic, this real, and let go of what's not real, what's not authentic to you? The conditioning that does not actually apply to you. Okay, ready or not, we're taking it up several notches here. We're going to lift you, lift the vibration. The vaster context is helping in this. Shifting, 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 lifting towards a new breakthrough. Lifting, preparing, opening, expanding. All you need to do is let go, relax, open. Feel the support that is here for you, that is lifting you into higher vibration, higher flow, higher realization of who and what you are as infinite divine love. Who loves everyone and everything. What if this is your one and only job? To just be the love you are as fully as you're being it right now. What if there's a spiritual family that is fully aware of you, fully aware of your higher purpose, your present life situation, who supports you and loves you beyond belief. Now, would you be willing to just allow yourself to experience this loving spiritual family you are a member of, you are being supported by, you are supporting whether you are aware of that yet or not. Beautiful. Just feel that, be that. Yeah, it's good for you to know this is continuing to transform your mind, the way your mind works, the way your mind thinks about things in life, priorities, to-do lists. Optimizing, making more efficient. Yeah, would you be willing to allow your discernment to grow sharper, brighter, clearer about what is truly yours to do and what is not yours to do and what you can let go of? In order to do that, it looks like some of you need to let go of some savior complex. No judgment. It's just part of our conditioning. But would you be willing to allow yourself to notice how it trips you up at this point in life, in consciousness? You don't need to be anyone's savior. It's okay to let go of that which is truly not yours to do and allow those who are to step up and do those particular things. Yeah, see, just feel that's the higher flow. That's what wants to be happening. You letting go of anything that's truly not yours to do and letting it be handled by those who are meant to handle that. What if it's more than enough to just do what is yours to do while being what you already are? There you go. Just, yeah. Let go of all those expectations you took on or put on yourself. Would you be willing to allow it to be as simple as it actually is? So let's just set up an amplification loop here to help share all of this with all of humanity. So we're going to begin with the descending divine force that comes as if from high above, flows down through you, your central energy column, through all your chakras, washing down through you into the center of the earth, radiating out to all points of the earth, all beings upon the earth. And since you're one of those beings, it's also radiating to you. So you have even more to radiate into the earth and out to others, starting a self-exciting upward spiral, sharing this light, love, and truth. Just notice what you notice. There's nothing to do. It's just happening already. Would you be willing to open and expand even more? Allow even more love flow through your being. Allow every cell in your body to be cleansed, washed, nourished by this love, light, and truth as it flows through your system, out to all, back to you. And what if we could all go even higher, deeper, into this loving bliss of being? It's good for you to know all the angels and beings of light, forms of God that are present here, supporting you, supporting this for the whole planet. They're extremely grateful to you, your service, who and what you are, and that you're here sharing it so consciously. They are holding a space for the fulfillment of a boon. Allow yourself to notice, what boon would you like fulfilled? It is good for you to know it is fulfilled. This session is complete. Infinite blessings.